Hi, I'm Jacob Douglas. I'm a race car driver from New Zealand, and I've just wrapped up my 2025 USF Pro 2000 season in America.
Due to the inside, book it. Jacob Douglas goes to P1, and they're cheering for him back in New Zealand.
2025 was a big season for us. It was filled with a lot of highs, a few lows, of course. That's how it always goes in motorsport. But overall, it was a really positive year. 8 podiums throughout the year and learning a lot. Second half of the season, I really just tried to focus on the process of it all, just taking it race by race, not worrying too much about the bigger picture, and just really going for it was really a big key for me, and it worked really well. I've definitely formed a lot of good friendships over there. My teammates, I'm good friends with them. Also probably closest rivals with my teammates, I'd say. So it's a bit of both, but it's really good over there. The environment is really friendly but really competitive at the same time. Living and racing overseas, I've definitely had to mature a lot, step out of my comfort zone. I moved over there on my own when I was 16, so I kind of was thrown in the deep end a lot. I was living on my own, having to cook for myself, shop for myself, which was cool at the same time. I really enjoyed it. It's what I always wanted to do growing up, was move away to race. And then as far as the racing goes, I've had to grow a lot as a driver and as a person. One of the best things about racing in the US is we get to drive alongside IndyCar every weekend, which is great for learning about what it takes to become an IndyCar driver, what they do week in, week out, and it shows us what we've got to do to get there.
Winner today from New Zealand for Pabst Racing, give it up for Jacob Douglas!
This trophy's from Indianapolis race 2, where I managed to get my first win of the season. The brick on it is from the track, obviously the Brickyard. We were up and down a bit, went from second back to fourth, back up to second, and then managed to get the lead, which was cool. So I was super stoked with that, and no better place to do it than at Indianapolis. I was super happy for the team. It was my mechanic's first win in the series, and he's been in it for 5 years now, so he was super happy.
The twin check, there's some Aaron Likens, and indeed, folks, it'll be a first career USF Pro 2000 victory for Jacob Douglas. The Kiwi wins at Indianapolis.
Toronto was a great weekend. I managed to get 2 podiums in the 2 races, which was super cool because my mum and my sister were there. We struggled a bit in qualifying, but we bounced back great in the races. I had a great start and then some great restarts as well to get a 1-2 for the team.
Douglas is going to send it to the inside. Douglas goes to second. So Douglas up to second.
This trophy's from Road America race 2, where I had a mechanical problem in qualifying, so I had to start 4th. I moved up to second, fell back to 4th, and then on a restart went from 4th to 1st, which is where I got this trophy here for Move of the Year, which was super cool. Another 1-2 for the team at their home race at Road America, one of my favorite tracks.
Big run could come from Max Taylor. He's the guy that's getting the draft from the back. He's right there with them. Douglas is going to try to go all the way around the outside. Hold on, coming out of turn number 1. Douglas is there. He's there alongside. Does he outgun him down into turn number 3? No, but he'll take 2 spots. Fantastic start for Jacob Douglas. Big run up on Clark, then got the big run, popped all the way out.
This trophy is from Portland race 2, which was the final race of the season and probably the most chaotic race of the year. Started in P5, didn't have the best start, managed to work my way back up to P4, so it was all pretty nuts. I didn't really know who was on which lap. And on the podium for the final race of the year was a really good result.
The young Kiwi Jacob Douglas finishing in 3rd spot for Pabst Racing.
The trophies represent all the effort that went into this season, not just by me, but by everyone in my team that helped me get there and allowed me to go over and chase my dream of being an IndyCar. It's a good reminder of all the effort that went in, and it's a good motivator heading into next year, knowing what we can do, knowing how strong we are. I believe this year I had the pace to win the championship and at least be in second. There's so much that goes into it, and I really appreciate everything that everyone does for me and everything everyone puts into it. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes getting me there, and a lot of sacrifice that people make, so I'm really grateful for everything that everyone does for me. The plans for 2026 is to return to the US to do another year of USF Pro 2000. Next year I'm going to be taking in everything I learned from this year into next year, especially everything to do with preparation and mindset. And I think, with that, we'll be tough to beat.